So last night at 8:56 p.m., all RingPlus subscribers received the following email. Important notice about your service. Dear members, as many of you know, RingPlus operates on the Sprint network. Sprint has notified RingPlus that it plans to stop all services to RingPlus and its subscribers on February 11th, 2017 at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. RingPlus has an open line of communication with Sprint regarding this issue. RingPlus has requested that Sprint give us all 30 days before service is turned off to allow you more time to find another wireless provider. If Sprint does not agree, RingPlus will file a motion in the court for an injunction to prevent Sprint from stopping service on February 11th, 2017 at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. As many of you know, RingPlus has sued Sprint. The lawsuit is public information. You can access public documents through a variety of online sources such as Pacer. While it is not in RingPlus's policy to discuss ongoing litigation, we feel you have a right to know. What this means for you. At the time of this notice, Sprint plans to turn off all service to you and RingPlus on February 11th, 2017 at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. As noted above, RingPlus is trying to get that to be 30 days. Your phone service will stop. You will not be able to use your RingPlus services, including cellular talk, text, or data. If you would like to keep your phone number, you would need to move it to another wireless provider before February 11th, 2017 at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, i.e. port your number. RingPlus will update you about major developments and provide you with links to other wireless providers that would be happy to serve you in the future. Best regards, RingPlus. So to summarize the email, Sprint is shutting down RingPlus on February 11th at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now something interesting in the email is RingPlus is suing Sprint, and they actually provided a link to Pacer so you can access information about what's happening in the court. I actually signed up for Pacer myself, paid $2.60 for a 26-page document, and here's a summary of the court case and the real reason why RingPlus is shutting down. So as many of you know, RingPlus is an MVNO on the Sprint network, or a mobile virtual network operator. And mobile virtual network operators do need a parent MNO, mobile network operator, to use for their network. So RingPlus uses the Sprint network. In June 2015, RingPlus signed the free plan agreement with Sprint. Now what this agreement said was basically RingPlus was going to use the Sprint network to provide cellular service to its customers, and it had the expectations that in 18 months, RingPlus would grow to have 2.7 million subscribers, $300 million in revenue, and over $260 million in profit. Now, a quote summarizing the entire court case. Quote, Sprint fraudulently induced RingPlus into the free plan agreement in order to trick RingPlus into giving Sprint and its affiliates licenses to RingPlus's patents for their infringing products and services, and to get whatever amount of money Sprint could get out of RingPlus before driving RingPlus out of business while keeping the patent licenses in place. So that's a pretty good summary of the court case, but there are a lot of other problems RingPlus brought up as well regarding the services Sprint was providing to RingPlus. So, quote, Sprint placed RingPlus on a Sprint system that Sprint knew A, would produce unusable in-call delay, i.e. mouth-to-ear delay in a phone call, and B, could not support the high volume of API transactions between the Sprint and RingPlus systems required to sign up the amount of new RingPlus subscribers needed to reach the projections. So breaking this down kind of part by part, the A part, the unusable in-call delay. So Sprint actually told RingPlus the in-call delay was caused by RingPlus and was on RingPlus to fix it. RingPlus invested millions of dollars into trying to fix this problem and grow their subscriber base to meet the expectations after the 18-month agreement. But Sprint was actually the cause of the in-call delay. Now this in-call delay, quote, damaged RingPlus's goodwill by giving it a reputation for terrible call quality in the public eye. So we have an in-call delay caused by Sprint, but blamed on RingPlus and then later acknowledged by Sprint. And this really had a negative impact on how RingPlus was perceived by the public. I know some of you were complaining about the in-call delay, but this was really caused by Sprint and not RingPlus. Now, the second part of the previous statement, the B part about the API transactions. So from my understanding, API transactions are what you need for new users to sign up for the network. and for the transactions between customers. So if you're buying an add-on for your plan, or you're hitting 5 and getting the advertisement RingPlus was promoting with you, as I talked about in my review video. And basically, Sprint limited the number of API transactions RingPlus could have to about 10 per user per month. Now, in order to grow, RingPlus felt they needed way more API transactions to meet those expectations. So, of course, you can't grow a company if you can't have people signing up for it, and that was another issue RingPlus brought up in their court case. And another problem with the service Sprint was providing, quote, a 2-week Sprint porting, bringing your own phone number from another carrier, outage caused both RingPlus activations and revenue to drop approximately 35% from the prior month. So again, Sprint having another issue with their network having negative impacts on RingPlus. Now, besides the poor services Sprint was providing to RingPlus, they were also infringing on RingPlus's patents. So RingPlus patented the idea, the system they had of delivering ads to consumers when they placed phone calls, and Sprint's Music Plus violates RingPlus's patents. So, quote, Sprint had offered and continues to offer products and services, including Sprint's Music Plus, that directly infringe and induce infringement of RingPlus's patents, technology, and trade dress. So we have patent infringement, we have poor quality of services from Sprint, and Sprint also had some marketing strategies to try and drive RingPlus out of business. So Sprint offered retail consumers and other MVNO wireless phone services at prices lower than the wholesale prices it was offering RingPlus. So again, they were kind of undercutting RingPlus. They were charging more for the services they were giving to RingPlus than they were actually charging to consumers. So very bad deal for RingPlus. So to summarize this whole court case, in June 2015, we have the free plan agreement saying RingPlus will hit a certain number of subscribers, revenue, and profit within 18 months. 18 months later, it's December 2016, RingPlus has not met their goals. As a result, Sprint is shutting them down. Now, RingPlus, in their court case, is suing Sprint for providing poor services, infringing on RingPlus's patents, and for driving RingPlus out of business after taking as much money as they could have from RingPlus. So that's the whole story behind why RingPlus is shutting down and what's going on between RingPlus and Sprint in the court, how they're butting heads. Again, if you are one of RingPlus's 100,000 subscribers, you are going to need to find a new cell phone provider. My personal recommendations, if you're more of a light user, which was what RingPlus was targeted for, definitely check out Twigbee and Ting. They have some very affordable plans for light users. If you're more of a medium to heavy user, I would suggest checking out TPO Mobile. They have some affordable plans on the Sprint network. And also Virgin Mobile. They recently did their plans with more data at a lower price, so worth checking them out as well. So that wraps up this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. RingPlus was one of the most affordable cell phone plan providers in the industry, and it's sad to see them go. Share this video if you found it helpful. Consider subscribing for more videos like this one. I'm Stetson Doggett. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.